Right, oh, this thing just fell out of there. Okay, there may be one other harness connected on here, but this thing's basically ready to come out. Look, we've already got the dash pad out. We need to go ahead and get this frame out. This looks way more daunting than it needs to be. So check it out. You can have a couple bolts on the end, 2 on this side, 1 on the other side, and then you can zoom in your marking. You're gonna have a couple of these like studs that go through into like a plate here. There's a couple here. There's a couple on this side. You undo those, and you're going to have zoom back in your mark. On the back side here, you're going to have this bracket, and just be aware that there's 2 10mm that are going to be underneath here that go on this bracket, which resides back here. All right, so you take those out, and then just go along and undo all the place where the harness is attached to it. Once you do that, oh, real quick, be aware this harness comes through here. So and this is the way it has to go. So make sure that you put this harness back through here if you're doing assembly, or you'll be kicking yourself because you won't be able to plug in the antenna. And you'll be like, why didn't the good-looking tech tell me that? I told you. Once you undo the harness, it literally, it just falls out. So it's not that hard. You can do it. I believe in you. Your mom may not believe in you, but I believe in you. And hey, you get the power of Griffzilla. All right, guys, we're almost there. We got the pad out, we got the frame out. Now we need to go ahead and get the actual HVAC box out. You do not need to undo all these wires here, okay? A lot of this you can leave plugged in, but you do need to just pop this piece off. It's 2 10mm, and then undo this plug here, all right? And now we've got it, it's got some looseness. We need to go on the other side, and we need to disconnect the heater lines. Those lines that are all boogered up right here. We need to disconnect those on the firewall side. All right, so on this side, we need to go ahead and disconnect the heater hoses and the evaporator lines. And that's our evaporator lines right here. These metal lines, the evaporator ones, and the ones next to it right here are the heater hoses. So we gotta disconnect those. If you need to evacuate the AC system to do this. If not, well, I'll show you a trick. Before we disconnect these evaporator lines, we need to go ahead and discharge the system. If you don't have the ability to discharge it, go ahead and go to your local shop. I think it'd be as good looking as me, you know. Come on, man. But they'll be able to evacuate it and then recharge it when you're done. But maybe you don't want to pay money and go to a shop and do it the right way. So if you can't afford, don't want, you just want to buck the system, what you do is go over here, take off the low side line, then come over to your big bad toolbox. Look at that thing, look at that thing. That's a man's toolbox there. Look at all the tools. And you get one of these, Schrader valve tool. Take Schrader valve tool, stick it in there, undo that Schrader valve. Make sure there's no EPA people or OSHA people walking around. Undo that Schrader valve, real slow, all right? Blast off!